Hello. I'm playing Sonic Origins. And it's a bit loud. I'm just going to turn down the settings because it's a bit loud there for me. There we are. So, just wanted to play some Sonic, really. I thought I'd stream it. Why not? I'm going to do the first Sonic game. Start from the start. Do Sonic 1. You know what, I'm going to run through his knuckles. I have played Sonic 1 a bit before in the past. I'm not going to be trying to get all the chaos. I'm going to try and have some fun and just play the game. I think that's the best way to do it. Because I stressed myself out last time I played this trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2, because I thought, you know what, I need all of them, it's Sonic 2 to get the true ending. But, you know, Sonic Frontiers is looking, I think it's looking kind of nice. I got my, not hopes up on that game being good, but I got my eyes on that game being at least somewhat decent. Because it does look pretty decent. I like the open world aspect, and I like seeing Green Hill again. It looks really cool. And I like the new gimmick of the subspace levels. I think it's going to be sick. Oh, I entered the thing without even realising. I suppose it's just the first Chaos Emerald. It's pretty easy to get. Watch me now fall into the goal. I do want to stream or do a video on Avengers, because I want to get the Jane Foster stuff out, but I kind of want to level up my Jane Foster a bit more. If you're watching this stream right now, early opinions on Jane Foster is she is immensely similar to 4, and I do not think it is worth what it is. I think she's very fun to play. I think that Thor has had more improvements and therefore is a little bit better. I think her character design is lacking a little bit. I think it's a bit rushed to get her out for the new Thor movie, but you know, it's sort of, I would have liked a character like She-Hulk, maybe, you know, because then, you know, at least, you know, there's not a lot you can really do with She-Hulk, as in make her like faster than Hulk, and then, you know, dampen the attacks a little bit. But you can give her like more moves. You know, Hulk pulls rocks out the ground. Maybe she does heavy punches. You know, she does like some proper heavy knockout punches or something like that. You know, just stuff to make it slightly different. Whereas as Jane Foster just, you know, she feels very, you know, like you could have put like a War Machine in or something, you know, like a character that you can't exactly do much to make it like completely different, as opposed to like Jane Foster. It's, you know, I know she's immensely similar to Thor in the comics too, but it's just like, it just feels like I'm playing the exact same character, and they didn't even stick a proper storyline in. She's got a mission chain, so it's like, feels even lazier. It feels lazier than Spider-Man, who at least had like scenes. Jane has nothing. She has a motion comic, like, and even then that motion comic is not that good. So I think she's very disappointing. You know, I would have enjoyed to see her character not push back, but like just put in at a later stage. Oh, sorry about that. Just put in at like a later stage or something. You know, just not cram as, you know, make her feel that she's not as crammed in as she is. But hey, what you can do, I guess. I suppose as long as like the game's getting updates and there's new characters, like, it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. Saying that her, like, it's only like her first couple heavy attacks and stuff you can unlock, but like that's the main stuff you're going to be doing. Like I don't think most people that pick up and play Avengers are going to go, yeah, I've got to learn every combo with this character so that her moves look different. Like, no, you know, I thought that her target move was exclusive to her, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. She's got like a targeting move, and then I found out Thor has it too. I was like, oh, damn. My issue with that like extends to Spider-Man too. Like, Spider-Man was a character I was super excited for. He got a trailer and everything. I was like, nice. I know he's exclusive, but like, you know, this could be pretty good. And then the second he was fucking put in game, it was just like, oh, this was not worth it. Like, it being exclusive. This should have been multi-plat, which is why I'm so happy about. That's why I'm so happy about the PC port of Spider-Man Remastered. Hell yeah, it's awesome. Everyone deserves to play that game. I mean, like, I don't think any of those games are going to go on Xbox, but I'm very happy it's on like a thing that most people have access to and therefore could play. So I don't know. I'm pretty chuffed about that. That's pretty sick as hell. But like, yeah, what you can do is what you can do about that. You know, it's like you can't get it on everything. I mean, being on PC is great because, you know, mods and a wider audience, and it lets people like the large PC audience that may not have had a chance to play on any consoles or like any Spider-Man games for like the past like fucking decade have a go on a top tier Spider-Man game, which is always good. You know, it's Dawn. You know, it's just good. I'm just happy about it. I know I'm absolutely sucking in. I'm losing my ring to this because I'm just playing super casual here. I ain't in the mood to really run through this game hard. I was just chilling here, and I was like, I need to. Well, like, I was like, I just want to like stream something on STA. So I chose to, and I was like, Sonic seems like a pretty chill game to play right about now. I know it's not Marvel related or comics related in any way. Well, technically, it's comics related if you want to go into Fleetway and Archie and IDW. But like, you know, I'm not a massive fan of those comics in general. I haven't really read through them, and despite the fact being British, I haven't looked at Fleetway a ton. I mean, I watch a lot of game apologists videos if I want to know what's going on in the Sonic comic universe, because he makes some really, really entertaining videos. I quite like his speed reading stuff. That's pretty good. You know, or like I'll occasionally, like, if I want to super get into comics, I'll look at Game Historian. I do want to do like a couple of videos on this channel about comics. Like, I really want to talk about Ultimate Spider-Man, because that is my personal favorite, like, Spider-Man. Not like run. I don't think it's an amazing run. It's just my favorite Spider-Man overall. Down to like, I really like the art in those books. I like the covers and everything. And I think the first set of storylines is really interesting. and I really like what they do with Carnage and Venom and stuff. That's just neat. And I also want to talk about the 90s show, because it's, again, one of my favourites. I might do like a little set of videos covering the 90s show, 2012, 2018, just the cartoon Spider-Man shows that I have experience with. And I also want to cover the 77 or 73, maybe. I know it's older. I want to cover the older Marvel cartoons, and possibly do some research into the 60s Marvel Superhero Hour cartoons that had Namor, Hulk, Cap, Thor, and Iron Man. I think that'd be some really cool stuff. A delve into the 60s cartoon could be awesome as well. As well as ranking like the Spider-Man Funko Pops. I've always wanted to do that. And once it finishes, I want to look at the Romita run. Or the Romita Junior run that's going on currently of Spider-Man comics. I also want to talk about... There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about on this channel, that's why I made it. But I also want to talk about Life Story by Chip Zdarsky. Because I also think that's a really, really good Spider-Man run. I don't think the story is amazing. I think the concept and the way it's told is very good. I'm a big fan of that run, and I wish there was a Miles Morales life story too. That'd be kind of neat to see what he was doing during that sort of segment in time. I think that'd be neat as well. But it ties into a set. And then I'd like to do a run on the disturbing Marvel comics, like Reigns. That'd be cool. And One More Day. That's a pretty disturbing comic. I do want to talk about like the legacy films, like the Marvel legacy films too, because while I like MCU, I have a real big soft spot for those classic films. Like, the classic Fantastic Four is fucking so good. Like, it's so bad, but it's so good. I love those classic FF movies. I really, really like the first one. Not as big as a fan of Rises of Zervo, because I think that one... I don't know, I don't remember as much about that one, but I remember really, really enjoying the second one. The first one. Although I will say I do like the changing powers thing with Silver Surfer. I thought that was pretty neat. And X-Men. X-Men with Hugh Jackman. Yes. I want to talk about that. Because... and their tie-in games too, because there was a ton of tie-in games. I want to talk about Hulk Ultimate Destruction and the other Hulk PS2 games. There's a lot of stuff I want to cover on this channel. It's just getting like all the stuff together for it, because I have most consoles, but I save my money. I play my cards right. I buy myself a console. I also want to talk about... I'm just talking about stuff I want to speak about, because there's a lot. But I know I want to mention, or do a short video on some Marvel, the Marvel VR game. And I mean a short video, because there's a really good video by, I can't remember the channel name, but some dude that covered it really well. But I don't think I'd be able to go into as much depth as that one. As well as stuff like, I want to talk about the Spider Layer on VR chat, because that's just amazing. A lot of the stuff on this channel is probably going to be Spider-Man related, because it's my favourite superhero, but I also want to put out Hulk content, because I like Hulk as well, because my mum, who has this wonderful influence with Hulk, she likes the 77 show with Ferrigno, she likes... Ang Lee's 2003 Hulk, which I've seen that movie so many times. Not as much the 08 film, but Ang Lee's 03 film is definitely... I remember the fucking Gamma Dog scene and everything from that movie so well. And I haven't even seen it in 5 years. So, I got some memories with that one. I remember being absolutely terrified by the Gamma scene. It is a the poodle that like really threw me through a loop on that one, because that French poodle was ugly. Like that thing was horrific to sight. But I do want to like keep it just comic based, but you know, like, well, not just comic based, but you know what I mean. Like I want to keep this channel sort of on every aspect of the comics, not just like a specific character. Because while I do really like Spider-Man, I want to cover more, because yeah, it's just Spider-Man's not. Neri can be a whole channel with just Spider-Man. Like it's definitely my favorite Marvel character, and I do expect to make a ton of stuff about or with Spider-Man, to the point where like I considered making the channel profile picture like a Spider-Man piece that I did, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I might also talk about I just keep going on. I'm tempted to talk about like merch, like the cable guys, like the Marvel cable guys. I'd love to do something on those, just to chat. Not chat, but like just look at them, just do a video looking at their designs, where they come from and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff I think would be pretty cool that in actuality probably wouldn't be pretty cool, but I like it, so it's probably going to get made if I enjoy it. I also intend to get the help of my girlfriend on this channel on some Marvel bits, producing some videos, probably doing voiceovers for certain bits, maybe some ranking where it's her in control, because she's relatively new to the world of comics, but her help would be greatly appreciated, because she's good at what she does. So I am sucking hard at Marble Zone. Jesus. I do like this collection of games. It's very fun. I don't know. There's some bits in this that made me upset, like Sonic CD. I hate Sonic CD. I think it's fucking terrible. I wonder if there's like any, because like I was about to say any more like any like massively lost pieces of like lost media revolving like major Marvel stuff, but when I say that, I think more of like the Lost FF movie, because that has like a Lost cut, which is like the theatrical cut, which has like a slightly higher budget, but you know, like that's something that probably doesn't need to be found. But I want to talk about like some cut stuff, like some stuff that we didn't get to see. Like I really want to talk about James Cameron's Spider-Man, and it's been spoke like on to death, but like James Cameron's Spider-Man, just it's like reading what it was going to be is like looking at the fucking chicken scratch of a crack-addled Spider-Man fan. Like, it is wild. Peter like swearing and staring in through MJ, like staring fucking through a window and stuff. That's like so weird. I don't even, is that like an American thing? But I don't know, I'd like to talk about stuff like this. Is just sort of me laying down the sort of stuff I want to do here, because this is very introductory. Like I've put up 2 videos. I put up an interview with a mate of mine about Marvel stuff, which is reused content from a project I was doing, and then I put up the Spider-Man video, which is also reused content, but which is really not good content, but I just slapped it on here so there was something. I do want to cover like movie news too, to do with the like Marvel, but yeah, I'll do like a review of Thor: Love and Thunder when that comes out and stuff. But you know, I just missed a checkpoint and died. But I will cover like Thor: Love and Thunder when that comes out, and I might do a Doctor Strange review. But like Strange has been out for a while now, so it's like, would it be weird? Because you know, we all know like the Reed Richards stuff, like the major bits, like, you know, I don't know, I don't, that suit though, while I'm thinking here, that suit, when it just pops in my head, it is not a good suit. It is ugly. Man, I am sucking here. I am doing terribly. I'm going to keep this like 30 minutes because I'm getting tired. And I don't know how well I can keep playing. Might be because I picked Knuckles. I usually do this with Sonic. I just challenge myself and go with Knuckles because I don't usually do it. I don't usually play Knuckles. Especially not in Sonic 1 because he's never been playable in Sonic 1 before. I haven't thought about this, have I? You gotta hit him in the ass. Oh, I want to do a video on... I just do videos on... I'd love to do a video on Goblin voices, like Green Goblin's voices, because, like, I really like the whole Spider-Man. But then, like, yeah, Willem Dafoe's Goblin voice is sort of like what a lot of people think of when they think Green Goblin, because it's like, that movie is so iconic. But I really want to, like, talk about the Green Goblin's voices before, because there's not a ton, but there's some wild ones out there. One of my favourites being the dude that does him in Spectacular Spider-Man. I wish I could remember his name, but God, his voice is, I love it. It's so cackly and funny. Yeah, I love that. Dude, I wonder what's going to happen with Lotus. I'd love to do a video on Lotus, like, when it comes out, if it comes out. But, like, damn, bro, those guys did a whoopsie, a big whoopsie. Like, you don't say that kind of stuff, just, like, ever. But, like, imagine just saying stuff like that, while also being like, yeah, we're going to make a 6K Spider-Man fan film. That... Ooh. It's like, that is... So think about all those people that, like, were following you and were, like, super into your work, and then one morning they wake up and they check their phone and they see that you've been saying stuff like that. It's just so... Oh, it just hurts to see. Because, like, I mean, I was partially excited for it. I didn't quite understand what was going on with it. I knew that it was a Spider-Man fan film being made, and I was like, oh, cool. Spider-Man fan film. You know, is that going to be like, you know, some kind of cheapo sort of, you know, lycra spandex suit type deal? What we getting? And then I saw the suit for it. I was like, wow, it's a shockingly cool suit. And I know I think I did a stream on my other channel, my personal channel, where, like, I was searching for the 90s Spider-Man PS1 game, so I will be playing that on this channel, by the way, 100%. There's no way I'm not playing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, if I can find Enter Electro, because I'd have to play that on PC, because I am currently playing on PlayStation, which is why the stream quality is so donkey doo-doo, because yeah, you can't stream very well off of a PlayStation. I don't have, like, an Elgato. I'm just running this straight from PS hardware. Whee! There we go. I don't know. Thinking about, like, I'm just sort of verbal, just spewing right now. Ms. Marvel's, from what I have been watching, Ms. Marvel's really good for me. I'm loving that show. I love all the creative decisions. I'm loving Kamala's story. I'm loving the way they're portraying Kamala. I'm loving the struggles that she's going through with it. Everything, all of it. I think it's really fucking good. I can't believe there are people out there not watching it because they're just being fucking stupid. Like, why are they bringing in a woman, a Muslim woman, into the MCU? Like, same issue with fucking the, like, lady from Star Wars. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't, like, fully on board watching Kenobi with, like, that character, because I thought she could be a bit weird. Like, in the sense of, it's weird to just kind of slap, like, random-ass new characters into, like, lore-heavy situations. Like, you know, this lady was never mentioned before by anyone ever, but now suddenly she's here. That's the sort of stuff that, like, I'm like, huh, what the fuck? It's not even that it was a lady, it's just like, the fuck, where did you come from? Like, Clone Wars, Rebels, nothing, you know. And then she just is there. But I really liked her for the first few episodes. I thought she was cool. I thought her, like, intense anger was, like... I thought it really showed off, like, a cool... Because obviously she's a Sith, so it was like, oh, that's awesome. You know, she's like a really... She's a Sith that's fueled by nothing but hate. You know, like, Anakin, yeah, he's fueled by his hate for Kenobi, but he's also fueled by his sadness. You know. But she's like, she's always angry all the time. She just hates everything. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a real Sith, you know, that makes sense as to why she's an Inquisitor. And then, spoilers, episodes later, it's like, I'm just very sad at Vader. He killed all of the younglings. And I just sort of sat there like, yeah, he did that. and you survived it? Like, that, he murdered all them kids and you live through that? You just okay, like, there's no, you ain't, like, part dead? Like, I get that they're playing it from the angle that her hatred is so strong, for Vader that she could, like, live through it, like Kenobi, not the Kenobi? Like, Maul. But, like, I don't know, Maul, he doesn't feel different, but Maul's situation feels more plausible, I feel like. He's an alien, so it's like, you know, maybe his anatomy is different and he can partially tell. No, it's just like, it's just that lady. This is a lady who's angry. It's the same with, like, the Palpatine coming back. It's like, why, how did you? And if you do have a big cloning machine, can I have a Boba Fett, huh? I want a new Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett was good. I haven't finished the 6th episode because I tuned out when Mando showed up. Because I realised I was starting to enjoy Mando more than I was Boba Fett. And that's a bad thing. You know, for a character that had, like, 2 lines in the original trilogy, Boba Fett sure has took off a lot. I was a Jango Fett kind of guy myself. I preferred the silver and blue to the green and red. But, you know. I just feel like it's weird, because there's, like, a lot of really good characters in Star Wars that just... They just feel like that... Like, if they were in live action, it'd be like, wow, that's epic, that's so cool. Not really, like, sat down and seen shit like that. Seeing Cad Bane was really cool. And seeing the Grand Inquisitor was really sick too. But just, like, I was slightly upset by the size of his hat. Which is, like, a really small thing to be upset by. I was like, Cad Bane's got a massive hat. Where is it? Where's Cad Bane's hat? Why is it so small? Like, I don't know. Cad Bane's, like, awesome though. I do like Cad Bane. His design's very, very clean. Fuck. Eggman, do not kill me, please. Okay, I know how to do this. I'm just doing it wrong. It feels like intentionally. Why can I not get up there, bro? What the fuck? Bonk. Bonk. I wonder if Eggman's going to be in, like, Frontiers. I hope so, because Mike Pollock. But, like, you know. Might be nice to see a Sonic game with no Eggman. I would certainly enjoy a Eggman-less Sonic game. Get knocked, bitch. all them seals and squirrels. They wouldn't have eaten each other at all in there. Well then, a heart attack mid-spin. The Sonic movies, now that I think about them, pretty good, right? I don't know, I quite like the first one and the second one. I thought the second one was miles better than the first one, but you know, it's cope. I'd also like to cover like some horror stuff on here, but like I said, since I want to keep it like mostly, I want to keep it like comics. I don't know if I'll do that. Like, I'd like to talk about like some spooky games and some movies, because I really like horror stuff too, but I don't know if that belongs here. Maybe. I feel like I want to be mostly comic channel. I do want to look at like some of the Batman stuff, but I'm not a huge Batman fan, nor am I massively into DC. I do like the Harley Quinn show. I like a lot of the DC stuff that have been put out recently. Peacemaker's clean. I really like Peacemaker, and I really like Suicide Squad. And the first Suicide Squad I hate, but I'll talk about it, because there's some kind of Suicide Squad. The worst line in that entire movie. No, it's not. It really isn't. But it's such a dumb. It's such a dumb movie. It's such trailer bait. It's such trailer bait. Like Evil Dead is something I'd like to talk about on here too, because I love that. And technically I could, because, you know, Sam Raimi, Evil Dead. But, yeah. Time and place. Maybe. Maybe I'll just do what Tommy in it does and play Minecraft. I say that as a joke, but I might... I'll probably play Disney Infinity, to be fair, because that's got the Marvel stuff in it. And finish Scrap Yard Zone, Scrap Brain Zone, can't remember which one it is. And then I think that'll be it for tonight. Just a short, bite-sized 30-minute stream, just to quench the streaming thirst. I really want to play Miles Morales on stream, but I know it's probably better to save it for videos, because if I stream it, the quality is going to be doo-doo. So I'm going to save those as videos. I'll play like an hour each and then cut them down to 30-minute segments. Maybe I'll cut them down into hour-long videos, but I really want to play those. Those will be like probably just unedited mostly, and then just sort of go up. Don't expect webcam. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do webcam, but that'll be it. That'll be it for tonight. Knuckles has passed Act 1, and that's the end there. I hope if you watched this, you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoy making this stuff, so give it a little like, give a follow, do the bell thing, I don't fucking know, do whatever you want, come here and enjoy. I'm just doing this for fun. Bye! I say bye as the stream doesn't end, because I have to go through the